Hey, how's everyone doing? We're back again on very short notice today for more Frieren. I had a bit of time. I thought, you know what? What do I do with this spare time? I know. Let's read more Peak. We're actually on chapter 28. I need to update that chapter number. And I also need to say, so I at the very least, we're finishing this arc today, which I want to say was chapter 36. So at the very least, we're doing that, but we might do more. Chapter 28 of 36? Question mark? I think is the goal today. How's everyone doing? Yo, what's good, Tristan? Linked. Dream Shake Jones. What chapter are we on? 28. Your dad watched it and he said it was peak. It is. I'm absolutely adoring it so far. And we're only like 28. Well, yeah, but 28 chapters in, which is nothing. In the anime, that's like probably what? Episode like 7 to 10 maybe. I don't know. Something like that maybe. And I'm already absolutely adoring it. It's already showing the potential to be an absolute goated series and one of my favorites. You're watching One Frame Man Season 3? That doesn't sound like a good time. I'm not going to lie. Although the last episode was decent, at least. So, there's something. There's a little cherry on top. What anime are we talking about? We're talking about Frieren. That's what we're reading today. We're here to read more Frieren because we got Frieren content coming to the channel next year with season 2. And so I should probably catch up to that. But how are you all doing? If you're new to these streams, these Frieren streams, it's a chill time. We're here to chill, we're here to read, we're here to laugh. At some point, I've been promised by fans of Frieren that at some point we're even going to cry. We'll see about that. Was ABD bought out? No, it's Adil and Yusuf are still about, and me and Sid, same people it's been for the last 5, 6, going all the way back to 9 years. Yo, what's good? Impulse, you started reading Spy Family? Nice. Hey Furkin, Aniflex. What's up, everyone? So yes, so if you're first time for these Frieren streams, just expect chill. We're here for a chill time. Laugh, cry, theorize. Chicken nuggets? What about that? I love chicken nuggets. I haven't had chicken nuggets in a while though. Let's get into this. Did you manage to buy back his equipment? They had a harvest festival sale and got it all for cheap. The axe came with the rest, so it was free. So sad. Oh yeah, so I forgot. In last chapter, Stark lost everything. Master Stark, please put this on. Why are you holding it like that? And here's yours, Master Sein. Did I do something to her? She's mad at you for taking everything Stark had. I told you I didn't do it. It was the chief's doing. Gamblers are the worst, and he's a priest on top of that. What about a priest who drinks? You don't know, Mistress Frieren? Alcohol is the best medicine. That corrupted priest, what kind of education did he give her? Anyway, whether he joins our party or not, I think Sein should still become an adventurer. Why the sudden change of heart? You seem cooperative now. I just thought sometimes you should give the people the push they need, just like Himmel the hero used to do. It seems these adventurers have decided to stay in the village. Every day since their arrival, they've been pestering me to join them. What character is my favourite in Frieren? Ooh, so far, that is such a tough question because I was saying yesterday how, like, I haven't met a character that I don't like. Even, like, the demons we met yesterday, like Lady Aura and all that. Obviously, I hated them but as characters, I liked them. They did their job really well. So I've not met a character I dislike, but if I had to pick one as a favorite, I think it might be Frieren. But it could be any of the main three. Frieren, Fern, Stark, it could be any of them, honestly. Yo, what's good, Pixel King? They keep inviting me on their adventures with them, and their eyes are filled with hopes and dreams just like his back then. This is his brother. I'm going to make a quick loop around the Northern Lands. I'll be back for the Harvest Festival in 3 years. If you can't make up your mind, I'll wait until then. Let's go on the next adventure together. Every time they invite me, but I can't help but think, why now? Their eyes are too dazzling for me now. What does Sein like? We've been struggling with that. I'd like to hear your opinion. Let's see. Alcohol, cigarettes, gambling. We already know that. Is he really a priest? So Master Haita was a serious priest after all. I wonder what a serious priest even is. Also, he likes older ladies. This is a man of culture. This is a man. You know, to answer your question a second time, Aniflex, I might have found my goat. Actually. He's just a depraved priest. Older ladies, huh? Honestly, information like that isn't really useful. What? Oh, right. I'm back. Isn't the new sickle too small? I can't even cut grass with this. Can we have a moment, Sein? You still here? Don't make me repeat myself. I told you find somebody else. How do you like to travel with an older lady? Are you dumb? That was why I aspired to be an adventurer as a kid. How impure of you. So, where is she? Where's the lady you're talking about? Here. Sein, I am an elf. I'm a lady, and I'm much, much older than you. I remember my brother mentioning something like that. You can't possibly call her a lady. I can clearly see his pain. I have no other choice. I didn't want to have to do this, but it seems it's time to use the seduction technique my master taught me. What's that? It's called blowing a kiss. I suppose you're still too young for this. Somebody please take this child away from me. Someone take this child home. That's too lewd. What the heck's wrong with you? Strange. When I tried this on him, well, it had the power to make him faint. I agree. It'd have been a close call for me if I were to take a direct hit. I guess he's still a member of the clergy no matter how corrupted he is. What a powerful opponent. Enough already. I have no intention of becoming an adventurer. Don't you want to go after your best friend? You must know why. Sein? He said he'd return in 3 years, but it's been 10 years since then. He must be dead by now. So you've given up on ever seeing him again? You won't even try? It's only been 10 years. If you don't go now, you'll come to regret it. And then you'll wonder if you could have made it to him in time. Why? You're thinking, why now, right? Now is all there is, Sein. So true. It's so peak. The writing is incredible in this series. Oh my god, I love it so freaking much. I can't go. The reason is the same as when I didn't go with him 10 years ago. How could I leave my brother alone in this village? What are you talking about, Sein? I overheard you and Master Haita visited us from the Holy City for the inspection. With your talent, you could even serve as a priest in the Holy City. Me? The Holy City? Master Haita, what would become of my little brother? He would come with you to the Holy City, of course. Master Haita, I appreciate the offer, but I have no difficulties living in this village. My brother lost his parents when he was little. I'm his older brother. I cannot take away his home as well. I see. I've come here in vain. In that case, I might as well tell your brother about my adventures before I leave. My brother stayed in this village for me. That's what you've been thinking, Sein? Damn. Don't you dare compare yourself to me. I've never once regretted the decision I made then. Look at yourself. How long will you keep this up? I've apologized to my brother. I hope you don't get the wrong idea about him. He's a kind person. He's never raised his hand to me before, and here I am, making him hit me. I've never seen such a look on his face. Frieren, I've decided to become an adventurer. I will track him down. It's only been 10 years after all. I see. The purpose of my journey is to find my friend, but that is all. I'll go with you up until I find him. By the way, what are you trying to find on your journey? Heaven. Is that somewhere you need to try to reach? To get there, all one needs to do is die. Even you can go, Master Sein. Is it me, or is she just harsh? Can we get through this together? Oh, mate, every time Frieren opens her mouth to talk about time, whether it's going against her or not, like how earlier in the beginning, how she kind of embodied, she embodies procrastination, right? That's who Frieren is. She's the embodiment of procrastination. But now, because of all the bonds she's made, and she's realized how important time really is, she's now helping Sein with it. Oh, it's so good. Your mic is oh, let's try that. It might be a bit better now. I was recording earlier, and when I record, I usually speak a bit louder, so I usually turn it down. Should be all right now, I hope. Just give me a shout, if not. Chapter 29. 29 years after the death of him or the hero. Northernlands, Rad region. Why do you always come down so hard at me? Do you hate me that much? I've had enough. I'm going back to my master. What's with all the noise? Lovers quarrel? It's Fern's birthday now. Today's Fern's birthday, but Stark didn't have a present for her. So Fern snapped. Damn, after she went through so much to get Stark a present, he didn't get one. Damn. One sec, guys. Okay. Honestly, I think you went a bit too far. You wouldn't listen to what Stark had to say. I haven't prepared anything either. You see, men are creatures that don't care for such small things like birthdays and anniversaries. Yeah, he's kind of spitting. Okay, I'll go get something for you. So please, stop with the low kicks. This will kill my knees later. Jeez, I feel sorry for you, Stark. Once you get to be my age, you can tolerate the cold shoulder, but a boy like him can really get thrown for a loop by a girl's actions. I think you better go after him. Oh, is this going to be like we're getting into the Fern and Stark ship? Oh, yes. Shouldn't you go? Oh, Stark. Come to think of it, she has a butterfly hair ornament too. Oh, this guy's experienced when it comes to women. He sees the vision. He sees the full picture. That's a cute bag. Not your taste? That's not it. It just gives me the creeps because I can tell you know how to handle women. Damn, see? See how easy it is? How obvious it is? Right. Did you find Stark? I saw him at the plaza, but you couldn't talk to him, huh? I can tell. I know you don't hate him. Nah, she doesn't. She fucking loves him. You just don't know how to handle boys who are the same age as you. That's youth for you. Anyway, you can choose whichever one you like. We can even go to another store. No, it's okay. I'll just pick something then. Anyway, I know that he forgot your birthday present, but I think you were too hard on him. He's definitely not very organized. He probably doesn't even remember his own birthday. I gave him a present on his birthday. Is that so? You two picked out something together that time, right? How do you know that? Most people usually wouldn't refuse when somebody says you can pick whatever you like. It must be because you want to treasure that memory. That's why you refused. I don't know. I just feel like that's what I should do for some reason. I see. Then hurry and apologize to Stark and go pick out a present for yourself. He's just a kid. It's not a good idea to try to guess what he's thinking. You want to make up with him, right? You have to find your way to put thoughts into words if you want to get them across. You're right. I'm going back to the inn. Master Stark. Fern? I'm sorry. The truth is, I wanted us to find something for you together. I didn't know what you'd like. But I thought you might be put off by that idea, so I couldn't tell you. Of course I wouldn't be put off. Master Stark, I should be the one apologizing. I was out of line. Don't worry, I'm used to it. I'm sorry, let's go. Spying on them? A great way to pass the time, Frieren. That's my line saying. Looks like they managed to make up. Once you're an adult, you learn to understand the distance between people. You can avoid getting into conflict. Once you're an adult and you can learn to understand the distance between people, you can avoid getting into conflicts. So stuff like that is one of the joys only the young can experience. I can imagine how hard it's been for you so far, Frieren. It must be pain to take care of those two kids. If anything, like Loki, they're taking care of her, but... What do you mean, distance between people? So, it was 3 kids. See? Fern, she came to me for advice, not you. I wonder who she's comparing me to, or what she sees me as. Fern was raised by Haita, you see. Being compared to such a great priest is too much pressure. He wasn't great at all. He was a drunkard, often hungover. He was a picky eater, and he lied a lot. He was just a corrupt priest. But you're a depraved priest whose level of corruption surpasses even his. That's too bad for you. But that's surprising. The Master Haita I remember as a kid was a reliable old man. He was an adult. He was what an adult should be, unlike me. You've changed, Haita. You've become more mature. You're saying this to an old man? This is just what happens when you grow old. I see, or so I would like to say. My heart has barely changed since I was a child. I just pretend to be an adult. I believe I will continue to pretend to be an adult until the day I die. Children need adults to provide emotional support. Fern is an especially hard worker. I need to praise her a lot and be her role model. Then who's going to praise you for pretending to be an adult until you die? I have the goddess for that. I must wait until I get to heaven, though. In that case, I'll be the one to praise you in this world. Alright, but I'm human. You wouldn't be able to understand how I feel. How do you intend to praise me? A little head pat. This is actually not too bad. Frieren, I'll have a word with the goddess once I reach heaven. You deserve to be praised by the goddess as well. I see. I'll be looking forward to it. Frieren is so good, Victor. You're telling me, bro. What do you think you're doing, Frieren? I think you're doing a pretty good job as an adult, Sein. This would have been perfect if you were a lady. That's good for you then. Fine ladies like me aren't so easy to find out here. Yeah, but bro's into the MILFs. He wants the mummies, alright? Frieren, I apologize. Frieren, you're goated, but you're not the MILF he's after. That's clear as day. Yo, what's going on, Tazzy? Welcome to the Frieren stream. Chapter 30. Hopefully I'm not dropping loads of frames again, like yesterday. You guys just have to let me know if the frames start dropping. I mean, I was having a bit of trouble with that yesterday for whatever reason. I don't know why. So just give me a shout if that happens. And even though I don't know how to fix it, I can at least pretend to. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. We haven't seen any coaches around here. We must all help each other in times of need. I'm actually a merchant. I've been running a shop in the village up ahead for generations. Perhaps I have something that might interest you. Aren't you a good salesman? I'm not that interested in it myself, but you like that kind of stuff. Right, Fern? Oh, this is cool. We got a bit more progression for Frieren on our adventure. She's now no longer just thinking about herself and things and like... Because obviously before, whenever they would like stop off in another town or anything like that on their journey, on their quest, she would have no problem waiting 3 years just to get a new spell or a grimoire or something, totally oblivious to the fact that those 3 years to Stark and Fern were considerably longer than they are for her. It's a good chunk of their childhoods. But now you've got her being like, well, you know what? You might be interested in this, Fern. We can do this. All right, one sec, guys. Let me try and just fix this stream real quick. Let me see if I can fix this. Let me have a look at this. Tell you what, let me close down all these other tabs I've got open. We don't need it. Cool. Hopefully that helps. We'll see. Anyway, won't we? Where was we? Yeah, so Frieren is now giving something back to Fern. Oh? Did you buy a new bracelet? Oh, now she's even noticing things about other people. Well, this is... What a cute design. I have a ring with the same design too. Himmel gave it to me. Probably matches yours. Really? Where did I put it? You really need to organize things better. Found it. Sorry. Sorry, I let my guard down. Bird monsters are cunning and hiding it, and good at hiding their mana. What to do about this? Why don't we defeat the monster and use the flying magic to survive somehow? You can levitate a wagon, can't you? Stark, have you ever seen a flying wagon? We're in one right now. He's kind of cooking. He's spitting. This may come as a surprise, but it hasn't even been 40 years since humanity learned to fly. Before that, demons and monsters controlled the skies. The flying magic mankind uses is copied from the magical techniques demons use, and can you skip all the difficult parts and explain to me in a language I understand? I'm saying that we can't apply the technique because we use it without understanding how it works. We can't apply the technique because we use it without understanding how it works. We can only make something larger than a person fly for a very short period of time. Makes sense. But there's no other way to escape. I'll fly with the merchant, so I'll leave Sein to you, Fern. Understood. I'll pack up my stuff. Hey, what about me? Stark, you jump. Yep. Think I'm gonna die. A fall from this height wouldn't kill a warrior, would it? Stop looking at me like that. Of course it would. Strange. Eisen could have landed a free fall from any height without a scratch. Heiter was really freaked out by it. I think Master Eisen is the strange one if it freaked out Master Heiter. Then how about levitating the wagon right before it crashes to the ground? We'll need to evacuate if we can cancel out the fall. At any rate, if we can't negate the impact, we'll be hamburger. Now you're scaring me. At any rate, shouldn't we hurry up? This monster finishes its prey by slamming it against the ground. Right. Well, life has its challenges. Don't just drop us. We're alive? I'd call that a success. The horse was slightly injured, but I've treated it. The horse was slightly injured? Fair. Big up that horseman. But the wagon is a wreck. We'll need to repair it. Sorry, I shouldn't be thanking you. Instead, I'd be dead if I were on my own. Repairing the wagon is going to take some time. Strange. Where could it have gone? The weather's getting warmer. Maybe it's time to take our hot spring clothes. By the way, Fern, the bracelet you were wearing, yes? It was a birthday present from Master Stark. Hey, there we go. It took me 3 hours to pick it out. So you chose it in the end. I told him that I wanted him to pick it out. Whatever he thought was best. Oh, I see. Tough call, Stark. I know that's actually the hardest way. I spent 3 hours trying to read the look on her face. I think I died a little on the inside. Sorry, my man. I can hear everything you're saying. But she likes it, so I'm happy. Oh, yes, just... I love them. I adore these two. Yo, what's going on, Juan? After reading the manga, you can see how the director improved the adaptation. They added extra scenes without changing the main essence of the story. Not to mention, Evan Cole's music so good. Like I said, I watched the anime a while back, and it was incredible. And like, I think one of the things the anime does, which could be, depending on the person, could be good or bad, is the fact that the pacing is changed a little bit. Like, the manga feels like a much faster paced story compared to the stuff I'd seen in the manga. But in a story that is so dependent on the passage of time, it could be better in the anime. But I also think that's perfect, because depending on the kind of person you are, if you're someone who doesn't like the slow pacing, like the really, because the anime really, like those little panels you get where it's literally just one panel in the manga showcasing the passage of time and their time spent in like a little village or whatnot on their journey. If you're someone who maybe doesn't have the attention span, or you just prefer the faster paced stuff, which I usually do, like I'm enjoying the way it is in the manga. But that might be because I've watched a little bit of the anime, so I can guess how it would come across. But that passage of time in the anime, yeah, some people maybe it's too slow for them, too slow paced. But then you got the manga where it's much faster paced, so it's a win-win. But she likes it, so I'm happy. Well, I didn't know you had it in you, Stark. I thought you were more pathetic. The design is of a mirrored lotus. The meaning of the flower is eternal love. It's something you would give to your beloved. Oh, yes. And the fact that Himmel got it for Frieren as well. Yeah, the two goated couples of this story already. I really want to make a shipping video on both of these. I can't wait. 100% we're going to be doing Frieren x Himmel. Assuming there's enough content as the story progresses. And I would assume so, because that seems like such a core component of a character. So definitely want to do a video on Himmel and Frieren and explaining how Himmel's changed Frieren and how much they actually love each other, because that's clear as day already, just 30 chapters in, that that's the case. And then if that does well, I'm 100% doing Fern and Stark, because again, 30 chapters in, it's 100% clear as day that that's been set up. And we spoke about it yesterday as well, how peak it's going to be at the end of this story, assuming that there's a scene along the lines of Fern and Stark getting married or whatever and being in love, but Frieren watching on, both happy to see that, but also a little bit like sad, thinking that, you know, this could have been her and Himmel, but at the same time seeing her and Himmel in Fern and Stark. And then I can't remember who it was yesterday that said it, but such an incredible point, an idea of how, like, and then the series could end with Frieren training Fern and Stark's child. Unreal potential. A generational talent right there. Let's continue. Mr. Stark, I didn't know. But you're going to be glad you did it. It's a misunderstanding. Do you really think I know what that flowers mean? You're right. An idiot after all. You're being even harsher than usual. She wanted you to say that you did know what that flower meant, boy. It's not like you knew either. Did you say something? Nothing, miss. May I offer you to buy something else? Oh my god, she's not so she's gonna cry. Master Stark, this is something you put your whole heart into picking out for me. Never say such a thing to me again. Actually, this could be a peak romance story. No one told me that this is an absolute goated romance story. What is it? Nothing. Oh, I can't wait to work on that video. That's gonna be fun. Mistress Frieren, we're done repairing the wagon, so we'll be leaving early tomorrow morning. Okay. You've been sneaking away every night. What are you looking for? The ring Himmel gave me. Oh, and then as soon as Frieren's learned what that ring means, she's searching everywhere for it because now her eyes have been opened. Oh, fucking insane. I'll help you. Let's ask them to wait until we find it. Nah, I'll give up if we can't find it tonight. I'm used to losing things. Oh. Wow. Oh. That hurts. That is a sad line right there. It's not the only thing Himmel gave me anyway. The ring had the same mirrored lotus design as this, right? Apparently the flower means eternal love. I see. I didn't know. Doesn't matter. I doubt Himmel was aware of such things. Even so, I believe it's important to you. Let's get everyone together to help you find it. Pardon? You should have told me sooner. Even in my village, there have always been people who lose their accessories. This is a spell for finding lost accessories. I was going to give it to you as part of the reward for helping me. Well, that's ideal, isn't it? Frieren, good job on the side quest this time. Choose whatever you like. An accessory, huh? I'd be happier if we could go to a magic shop, though. Well, this'll do. That was fast. What's wrong? Nothing. Thank you. Frieren? Thanks. He just straight up got on one knee for it? What the fuck? Oh, man. Why? What? It doesn't feel like the tone of the story's changed at all. But for some reason, chapter 30 started, and the author of Frieren was like, right, it's time to turn the emotions up, bro. Jeez. Oh, man. Fuck. It's a good thing we didn't give up, right, Mistress Frieren? I guess so. Speaking of which, why are you wearing a mirrored lotus bracelet? Because Master Stark is an idiot. Fuck, man. Jeez. That came out of nowhere. Oh my god. Oh. Sorry. This chapter cover. Like, why is this so hard? That is a banger chapter cover. That scene hits hard in the anime. I can imagine. I mean, just turning the page. Like Loki. Like, I could feel my eyes welling up, man. 29 years, Northern Lands, Lub Hills. You know there's something lacking in this party. Want to guess what it is? MILF. Let's see, we have a warrior, mages, and even a priest. A thief, perhaps? Mistress Frieren falls for mimic traps. You don't know the endless possibilities that come with a treasure chest like I do. That's not it. We're lacking something much more important. It's going to be a MILF, isn't it? Yeah! An older woman. Every party usually has at least one of them. A sexy, mature woman. Really? We have Frieren, though. Nah, she's no lady. She's not she's... My bad. We're on... This guy is spit facts. What's going on? Everyone's asleep. This smells like bad news. Let's move on to the next village. Mistress Frieren, please. I was just kidding. This is a curse. I figured, what a pain. Hey, Frieren, what is a curse? Among the spells that monsters and demons use, there are those that can put people to sleep or petrify them. Especially the ones humanity does not yet understand, they call curses. We haven't figured out their principles or how to lift them with human magical techniques. So, is this village done for? I'm only talking about human magic. It's a different story for the magic of the goddess that priests use. Dealing with curses has always been the priest's business. How's it looking, Sein? Do you think you can do something? Don't rush me. I'm determining the kind of curse it is and its source now. How is the magic of the goddess different from any other type of magic? The spells of the goddess's magic are recorded in holy scriptures, and only the owners of those scriptures can use them. The principles of those spells are only barely understood, just like the magic of demons, so they don't really appeal to me. Besides, they're hard to handle unless you're born with a natural talent for them, and this natural talent also has the effect making one more resistant to curses. If I'm not mistaken, it's called the Blessing of the Goddess. It makes priests generally strong against curses. Does that even mean you have a hard... Does that mean even you have a hard time against curses? Mages can't sense them. It kind of feels like we're being attacked, so at least I can tell this village is still affected by the curse. I feel itchy. We're being cursed as we speak. I'm scared. I've determined that it's rather a unique curse. Can't you lift it? That'd require a ritual and some other equipment as well. It'd be quicker to strike at the source of the curse instead. The source is a monster. I figured out its location too, so let's go. I like how you cut to the chase. Bro, is it possible for this group, this Frieren gang, this new hero party, to have an unlikable character? Because so far, it's not looking like the case. I'm loving every single one of them, and I'm loving the interactions between all of them. They feel so natural. Mistress Frieren, Master Stark is asleep. Oh, did he get affected by the curse already, bro? Come on, Stark. You keep getting caught lacking, my guy. Can you make him even... Can we wake him even temporarily? With this spell I can use right now, I could only keep him awake for 5 seconds tops. So basically, no. Anyway, we should hurry. He's being dragged around. Fern won't wake... Oh shit, Fern too? Fern won't wake up. She said she'd only take a little break. Fern fell asleep too, huh? This is really looking bad for us. I put up a barrier. Let's keep him hidden there. We're almost there. I sense it nearby. I see, then Sein. Wake me up when the monster... Oh shit. Don't fight it alone. I'll defeat it no matter what. Hold on. With my 5-second spell. Frieren, there's nothing you could do in 5 seconds. Listen, my guy. Frieren can do whatever the fuck she wants in 5 seconds. I assure you she's gonna bang this monster up. Well, anyway, I have some spells for fighting as well. Oh, that's not a subspecies of chaos flower. So the villagers put it to sleep. Puts it to sleep. Oh, become its fertilizer. Kills them by slowly sucking away at the mana. Damn, it would be sucking away at Frieren for a long ass fucking time. Chaos flowers produce subspecies by mating with the native plants of the land. It almost looks like a mirror. Oh, that's not what I was picturing. No matter how much the various species vary, they all have the same weakness. Their core. 3 sparks of the goddess. Oh. What happened? Did this thing reflect my spell? Oh yeah, because it was like a mirror, right? If I don't pierce its core dead on, its mirror-like leaves could reflect my spell to anywhere. Maybe even at Frieren. Damn it, this is only going to get worse. Should I just wake Frieren up? But she's the mage from the party of heroes. If it reflects a spell... Oh shit, yeah, that's a good point. If it reflects a spell as powerful as she's capable of, it could destroy the whole forest and even the village. I'll only get 5 seconds and there's no time to explain. Besides, Frieren and I haven't known each other long enough to communicate like that. I don't even know what's going on in her mind. Yes, but you two are so alike mentally, bro. You've known each other long enough already. Trust me. And because Frieren now begins to actually... Care is not the right word, but take notice of other people closer now. That does not really make sense either, but like... Bro, don't worry, man. She's gonna... It's gonna be like she's gonna read your mind. I know it. Right. We cannot know what goes on in the mind of others. I don't believe that We adventurers need each other's trust in a relationship or good communication skills. My friend Frieren was especially lacking in those. Yes, but she's not anymore thanks to you. So I decided to believe in her words. She said, I'm going to defeat the Demon King no matter what. I believed her. Believing in words, huh? Don't fight it alone. I'll defeat it no matter what. She was an absolute mess. Oh, the hell with it. Awakening spell. Frieren, just the... Yep, got it. Thanks so much. We shall never forget what you've done for us. Nah, I didn't do anything special. That's not true. We couldn't have asked for a better way to be awakened. The moment I woke up, I knew it was the type of demon that reflects magic. I guess that's the benefit of being around for 1,000 years as well. I didn't realise what an amazing mage you truly were. This time, it's all thanks to you that we managed to come through alive, so thanks. I'm proud of you. Head pats. Oh, is he's kind of liking that now. The lady from that village was so beautiful. Is it? Yeah, I see the vision. He's still on about that. What is going on? Yes, as I was saying, the character interactions between all of these. Oh fuck! What a cover pages this is as well. The interactions between all these characters in Frieren's group, it feels so natural. If anything bad actually happens to any of them, I swear to fucking God, you will never see me again. But I don't think this is that kind of series. I don't see this being the kind of series that's gonna do that to me. That's gonna, this ain't a JJK. It's not gonna kill off a character that I love. I just don't see it being that kind of story. Because whilst it's really emotional, it's not like... It's a different kind of emotion. It's not like a JJK where you're going to watch your... it's not despair and all that kind of things. I don't feel like I'm going to see my favourite characters die. This doesn't feel like that kind of series. Northernlands, Fortress City of Vorig. So that's Vorig. It's the midpoint before the City of Magic or Burst. So we're finally halfway there. It really is a long journey. Anyway, let's stop in Vorig to replenish our supplies. Mistress Frieren, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but our travelling expenses... Hey, you there. Who's this? What is it? Looks like a noble's carriage. Huh? What's going on? Wait, what? What? He's in good shape. His appearance isn't bad either. You, come to my estate. What the hell? Your name? Stark. Lord Orden, this kind of behaviour troubles us. You know who I am. This is the estate of the Orden family, one of the 3 great knightly houses of the Northernlands, right? Your grandfather was as pushy as you are. Of course she knows. What kind of nonsense are you talking about? At any rate, I'm currently speaking with Stark. He's the warrior in our party. Stark, do I need your mummy's permission to talk to you? Please don't fight. I have a request. We'll pay. How about that? It's good timing. This is ridiculous. Let's go, Stark. Mistress Frieren. Who's your top 3 characters in the story? For me, it's Eisen, Frieren, and Stark. Eisen the GOAT. So far, 32 chapters in. Well, 31. I think it's got to... It's Frieren, Fern, and then I can't choose between Stark and there's Himmel. There's I do like Heiter as well. I like Sein. Oh God. I even like Flam and I barely know her. I think I am going to go with Sein. I'm really liking him so far. It would have been Stark, I think, but I'm loving Sein. What's with those copper pieces? Wait, what's with those copper pieces? just got summoned. It's like that one panel in One Punch Man when Flashy Flash is sparring with Saitama. And Saitama's all the way in the distance and then pop, suddenly right in your face. Apparently, that's apparently all we have left. I suppose we could at least hear you out. Frieren. Stark, where are you from? I'm from a warrior village in the Clee region, the Central Lands. I see. My ancestors were also originally from a clan from that village. My oldest son, Wert. My heir and the hero of this city. He looks like Master Stark. Ooh, is Master Stark gonna have some, like, royal blood? Looks like two peas in a pod. Once Stark makes himself presentable, only a member of the family will be able to tell the two of them apart. And what does this have to do with your request? We had a huge battle against the demons a month ago. Wirt was killed in action. He sacrificed his life to take down the enemy general. Although it was a tragedy, fortunately for us, it was a massive melee. Gable and some of my confidants are the only ones to know of Wirt's death. And what are you planning for Stark? The defense of this region pivots around the fortress city of Vorig. Until we can rally our exhausted troops, we can't afford to diminish our morale. So you intend to keep your son's death a secret until then. In 3 months' time, there will be a social gathering for the influential people of this region. There, we will show them that Wirt is in good shape. And our reward? 10 gold strahls. That's 3 meals a day and snacks for a year. Damn, in this economy? We want a grimoire too. Grab anyone that you like from our library. Hold on, no. I can't do this. First off, what are we going to do about the scar on my forehead? He's kind of got a point. But I suppose you could say that it was from the battle. Duh. It's going to be it'll be like a scar of honor. We've already made it known that Wirt is currently under medical care. They'll see the scar as a badge of honor. Master Stark, it's for our traveling expenses. Oh, great. Gable, drill some manners into Stark. Bro's don't need to dance. Bro's don't need to ride a horse. There is no way Fern ain't gonna fall in love even more, man. Bro's about to become a gentleman. He's gonna be rough around the edges and a gentleman. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Stark is about to be dripping in it. Master Stark, how's your etiquette training going? It is hell. Bro, whoa. Whoa now. You can't just get down on one knee like that, bro. What do you think? It doesn't suit you. So mean. I'm gonna go get some air. Bro, the way she looks. They're in love. Lord Orden, how many times do I have to tell you to address me as father? We never know who's watching us. Don't you think you've been a little bit too cold? It hasn't even been 2 months since your son died, right? I'm merely acting according to my son's will. We even had a double for that too. He didn't bear as much of a resemblance to my son as you do, though. But you're right. It's not a pleasant feeling. However, this is my son's will, whether I like it or not. So I'm counting on you. You're not big on tact, are you? Mutt, straighten your back more. Yes, father. That's my youngest son, Mutt. It's not the nicest name to call your son, really, is it? He's my heir, but even so, he doesn't improve much. Oh. Bro's starting to sound like Stark's dad. Yep, bro. I have this thing where I just need to keep reading the next fucking panel before I speak. Compared to you, Stark is just a failure. Is he going to teach his son? Mutt? Is he going to be like what his brother was like to him? Oh, that could be big. Your skill and swordsmanship shows in your form. I shall teach you the sword technique of the Orden family. What's wrong? He's shaking. It's all right. Take a deep breath. This is not your hometown. Oh. He knows. I suppose if that family did originate from that village anyway, so. What's your opinion on Mutt? He's not as talented as his brother, but he's a hard worker, and effort always pays off. Okay, he's not fully like his dad then. He will become a stronger knight than me someday. I see. You should tell that to Mutt. I do, all the time. That's why he gets ahead of himself and isn't improving much. Oh, that's so good. Oh, okay. I'm glad that I was wrong there. What? I need to be trained in etiquette as well? It's a social gathering. Do you think it's acceptable for a man of his age to attend such a function on his own? Oh, his Fern's gonna have to go? Is his... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. Or will his mommy be his escort? Good luck. Oh, bro. Why did no one tell me this is an incredible romance story? I thought this was just going to be magic and adventure and vibes, not incredible romance. Yo, Big Man Frenzy, thank you for the $5. You have a comic on Tapas called Dark Ball Damned. Do you like it if you check it out? That isn't good, and I'm working on my office skills for 3 months. Called Dark Ball Damned. Show up if we Google it. We can check it out, man. You wanna should we reach out? You want me to reach out to one on stream? It came up. I typed it in, bro. I typed in Dog Ball Damned, and there it was. Tapas. This whole month has been hell. Aren't we doing this for our traveling expenses? I apologize. We've practiced. Oh my god. She looks fucking incredible. Fern. Looks like a fucking goddess. We might as well dance together. Really doesn't suit you. Should we dance too? I'm eating this cake. Sure. If not for this wound, I would have been the one on the front lines, and Wirt might have survived. Master, it appears the ball has come to an end. They have fulfilled my request. Gable, go and give Frieren the reward. Oh, Frieren looks insane as well in her dress. Stark, your swordsmanship is wonderful. If you're willing, I'm not a replacement for your son. Yes, indeed. I'm not a replacement for your father either. Still, you have nowhere to return to. The demons wiped out your village. That much is known. I had a fight with my son before he died. It was a petty argument. Oh, fuck. That's like one of my biggest fears. I told him I don't want to see your face again. But I didn't mean it. So I thought it was a miracle when I found you. Then that's all the more reason I can't stay here. I also said something I didn't mean to my foster father. That's why I need to return to him and share all my stories about my adventure. Bro, I'm so scared. Because I'm so scared that something bad is going to happen at some point to someone of these characters, and I am actually going to just bawl my eyes out. I see. I can't choose which grimoire to take as a reward. Mrs. Frieren, it's already been half a day. We're troubling Gable. Hurry up. See, he's completely lifeless. They said it's going to take more time to rally their forces. What is it? Nothing. Looks like they don't have to worry about an heir anymore, at least. Hey, Mutt! Chapter 33. Even though this is like technically all one arc, like this arc goes up to chapter 36, it's been a lot of like just little adventures in between. I agree. Frieren manga's greatest help compared to the anime is way better. They improved everything with direction and of course music. So I guess after season 2, while waiting for the hiatus to be over. Yeah, is there a like an update or context reasoning as to like why the manga's on hiatus right now? Because that's a shame. It's not just a romance story. It explores nearly every aspect of human condition. It's just, yeah, no, you hit the nail on the head there. When I heard of people talking about Frieren, I never heard of like the romance aspect of it. The dance scene in the anime was so beautiful. You should check it out. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do at some point is I'm going to have to watch a lot of these scenes in the anime I want to watch the dragon, like Stark versus the dragon, Frieren versus Lady Aura, and I think this dance scene, just to see Fern looking like that. Fern and Stark, oh, bro. Author health, damn. Always the case, bro. That sucks. I hope it's nothing serious. I definitely hope it's nothing serious. I would hate for him to have to, like, stop the story. As, like, poetic, ironic, sad as it would be if he didn't get the time to finish Frieren. Fuck. Plan on reading the whole thing or start with the first season ending? We're reading we're catching all the way up. We're going to read all that there is available to be read so that we can crack on and make content for season 2. I want to immerse myself in everything Frieren. The Klar region. Is he really a strong warrior? He's a dwarf who's protected the village for almost 400 years. How long do dwarves live for again? Around 300. Oh! Oh no, I thought they were on about Eisen for a second. They call him Old Man Voll, my long life pal. I want to have a nice long chat with him before he dies. That's not funny, but there certainly aren't many people who can talk about old times with Mrs. Frieren. I suppose it's okay to take a detour like this from time to time. Maybe I'll stay with him for 10 years or so. 1 week max. Just found... Hey! Let's go! That village, huh? Old Man Voll. What do you think? Doesn't he have the cool vibe of an old veteran warrior? I'd say he's one step above old. I mean, he has lived 100 years past his expected lifespan, Stark. Be nice. Who are you again? He's decrepit. I'm Frieren. Right, I remember. Are you still going to keep acting senile? Huh? Stark, bro, I keep telling you, stop getting caught lacking, my guy. Death in battle is often due to a lack of vigilance. This technique is one that works best both demons and people. Oh shit, he's like, same as Fern, right? Fern obviously lowers her mana, caps her mana. The word escapes me, the actual word that you'd use for it. And then you got this guy who acts senile because of his age to get the better on his opponent. Clever. I see why Frieren got along with him. You can't get up, can you? Even experienced warriors could easily suffer a fatal wound if they aren't aware of their defenses. You would have lost your leg if I had my sword drawn. You fight dirty as always. Welcome, Frieren. Enjoy your stay. Wait, Frieren, I can't walk. Stark, get him to train you whilst you have the chance. Okay. He's no ordinary old man. You think? I'm going to be here for the next 10 years. You got any jobs available? Mistress Frieren, remember, 1 week. Fine. This is a small village, you see. There was no one who would take up the request, so you're a great help. We have nothing to do anyway. Bro's still falling. Death in battle is often due to a lack of vigilance. This technique... Bro, oh my god, I'm so stupid. I went back a page. Here I was thinking bro had fallen over again. I just went back a page. Wait, no. The fuck? Viz is... Okay, right, you know what? Let me just refresh this. I think Viz just had an aneurysm. Right. Let's try again. We have nothing to do anyway. There we go. That's the right page this time. I didn't know Old Man Voll had any friends. I've never seen him looking so happy to talk to someone. I guess no one can talk to him, right? He's a senile old man. Usually it's impossible to even hold a conversation with him. He's been protecting this village from monsters and demons for so long, but nobody even knows why. He's like our guardian deity. So he's always been lonely then. Oh. Stark gonna be absolute... Is Stark gonna finally stop getting caught lacking after this. The week went by so fast, right? See, these are the stuff I was saying, like, I think it's really cool how you can experience Frieren in these different ways, depending on the kind of person you are. Because I would imagine, based on the episodes I have seen, that, for example, this entire page is like minutes worth in the anime, right? Like, so that pacing is great for someone who likes to take their time to really indulge in everything, right? And then you've also got the people who maybe don't have don't vibe with that pacing. And then you can send them to the manga, where what would be minutes is seconds. There's a different way. I think that's a good thing. It just opens Frieren up to more people. But I do think for the themes that Frieren has and the whole time aspect, the anime is probably a better way, I must admit. But I'm a manga guy. I love my manga too much. The week went by so fast, right? How's Stark doing? Humans grow quickly, eh? He's improved some. I see. I had a good time, Old Man Voll. I really appreciate you, you know. You gave me the chance to get to know Himmel and the others. Oh, did he train Himmel? So, why do you protect this village? It's an old story. It doesn't matter, does it? People don't risk their lives for things that don't matter. I'm just protecting the village that my wife loved. She was a human. I'm simply fulfilling the promise I made to her a long time ago. But I have no intention of sharing the details with you. After all, there's no way to describe her face, voice, or gaze. These are my memories and mine only. You must find it ridiculous. I've been keeping a promise to the deceased. I do. But I believe that she's happy that you're keeping that promise. Himmel, you are a real hero. I'm sure you'll defeat the Demon King. My wife also wished to see the Demon King defeated for an era of peace to begin. I shall carry the memory of Himmel, the great hero, with me into the future. Thank you, but you don't need to do that much for me. I have Frieren and Eisen with me. I'm not going to live as long as an elf. Well, in that case, it'll be Frieren's duty. She'll carry our memories into the future, right? I guess it could. I see. You're blessed with your companions. Well then, later I'll have to show you all the handsome poses that I've come up with. Maybe I should get out of this memory business after all. I still think about the album of his handsome poses was unnecessary. But it's a waste of a memory. Do you still remember that hero's face? Of course. And his voice? Don't speak to me like I'm a fool. I remember everything. Himmel was the reason I chose to get to know humans. Just like the reason you decided to protect his village. It's very important to me. See? So I cannot wait to make this romance video on them. Right, a reason, huh? I can't remember anymore. Her face, her voice, her gaze. And yet I'm still protecting this village for something important. You're a real joker, aren't you? By the way, where are you going? We're heading for Ariole, or however you pronounce it. And where is that? End. That is where the Demon King's castle is. I see. You're finally going to defeat the Demon King. I hope it will bring peace. Old Man Voll, the Demon King is... What is it? That's so sad, bro. I'll carry your memory with me into the future, okay? That doesn't sound half bad. I'm glad I could see you again before the end comes. You said the same thing 80 years ago. Oh, fuck. Stark suffers from imposter syndrome. He grew up around amazing warriors and hearing legends of others. He's always compared to them and fails to see his own greatness. Yeah, man. But that journey of self-discovery is going to hit different. I didn't think Voll was going to be... Bro, imagine getting dementia and losing 400 years worth of memories. Fuck. And yet he still protected the village. See you later, Old Man Voll. Take care of yourself. Frieren. Last night I dreamed about my wife. Is that so? Maybe because we were talking about old times. Let's fucking go, my guy. I'm happy for you. Chapter 34. Statues of heroes. We've got another Himmel statue. Now we're in Raw Road, Northern Lands. Did you ask him something? I'm looking for someone. You remember the purpose of my journey, right? You wanted to travel with a sexy older woman, wasn't it? That is indeed important too. But this is the purpose of my journey. I want to find my best friend who left 10 years ago. Bro, it's so weird having like a pervy character that's obsessed about women of age in a manga. Crazy, bro. Thank God for that. Finally, a MILF hunter. I want to find my best friend who left 10 years ago. Come to think of it, you did mention that. A photo, that's rare. We had a mage take it for us when he visited our village a long time ago. So do you have any leads? We've been travelling on the major road through the Northern Lands. I've gathered some eyewitness information. It's probably safe for me to keep heading north. It's been a decade, right? I'm surprised there are any witnesses at all. He has a distinctive name. It makes a strong impact. What's his name? Guerrilla Warrior. Okay. And his real name? His real name? Was he really your best friend? Everyone in the village always called him Guerrilla Warrior as well. Or rather, he made us call him that. What's up with that? For your information, I was the goatee priest. I didn't ask. He got the worst nickname between the two. I can't lie. I'm taking Guerrilla Warrior all day. Were you called that before you grew your goatee? That's a good point. We're still talking about this. Anyway. It's enough to know he was called the Guerrilla Warrior. He really goes by that name anyway. What a weirdo. Yeah, he is strange. Another week on the road after we crossed the Great Canyon, and we'll finally reach Orburst, the city of magic. This truly has been a long journey, hasn't it? Why are you looking at me? I didn't do anything wrong this time. Can we stop by that settlement? This is where the road splits. Sure. We'd like to get some rest too. Or is he going to go... Bro, I just don't believe that he's going to go out on his own journey, man. It's the same as that the elf priest. Like, there ain't no way that he's not coming back into the story at some point. I mean, granted, I thought he was going to end up being the Hyter replacement, but there ain't no way that Sein ain't that now. Hey, did someone calling himself Gorilla happen to come through here 10 years ago? Do you know how crazy that question sounds? Ah, you mean Master Guerrilla Warrior, right? I remember him. He made a pretty strong impression. There were some monsters near the village, and he exterminated them for us. Do you know where he headed off to afterwards? I'm not quite sure. Master Gorilla appeared to be a good friend with the stubborn old woman who lives on the top of the hill, so maybe you should ask her. I'm pretty stubborn. I won't tell you easily. So what should we do? You have to deal with a few of my requests. First, go deliver this letter to Nagel the blacksmith in the next village. Are we just running her errands? This reminds me of the journey I had with Himmel. Running errands for people and helping others was a daily occurrence. These things tend to develop into a hunt for something troublesome, or some monster slaying. Don't jinx it. Anyway, let's do our best to open up the old lady's heart, shall we? Oh, it's just there ain't. Yeah, bro, Fern. Don't fall for it. Is that a fucking rooster? Giant rooster? This old woman isn't opening up her heart at all. Sorry, if it were Himmel or Heiter, she'd have come out of her shell in a day. This party's made up of only awkward people after all. This is the last one. Clean up the statues that are in the canyon. I can't speak. Canyon. Come with me. I'll take you there. The statues of heroes. They're stone statues of the heroes who saved the world a long, long time ago. That's all I know. People don't even know their names. There's some forgotten heroes. But the people in my village have been maintaining them for generations. Forgotten heroes, huh? By the way, you're the goatee priest, right? How do you know that? We're here. A monk... Oh, wait! A monk and a warrior. They look quite old. They sort of resemble Master Sein and Master Gorilla, don't they? Nah, fuck that, bro. Ain't that the elf I was just talking about? It looks a lot like him. Bro, the curse of me just reading the next panel to get my answers strikes again. Hold on, I've seen that warrior before. It's Kraft. Alright, let's get started already. Sein. I see, so his name is Kraft, huh? Oh, so I thought Kraft was going to be the next Heiter. But Sein is going to be the next Kraft, who's going to be the next Heiter. And him? Who knows? I don't know him. I see. What are these statues? They look just like us, don't they? From what I heard from the village chief, they're heroes from long ago, but nobody even remembers their names. We won't end up like this. I refuse to be completely forgotten. I'll become an unforgettable hero like Himmel. Every hero is forgotten eventually. Even Himmel, who defeated the Demon King, is no exception. That's only natural, I guess. It's an unrealistic idea. I wonder if I can at least get to his level if I train. Gorilla Warrior. That's the name people will call me starting today. Why? To become an unforgettable hero, it's important that your name has an impact. You're absolutely right. That makes you goatee priest. Huh? That sounds cool. I'm gonna be real, bro. It don't. But whatever. I'm sure you'll look good with a goatee. Finally done. That wasn't easy. If they were bronze statues, we could have used the magic to deal with it. I asked the gorilla to do this as well. He didn't do as good as a job. Fighting is all he's good for. I think his name made the right impact. Gorilla often spoke about you. He said you two would become heroes who would be remembered forever. Did you find out where Gorilla went? Tur, a trading city located in the middle of the northern lands. It's far to the east from here, the opposite direction of Orburst. Right. I wonder what I should do. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, okay. A reason to begin the journey. Oh, now what's going to happen? Now I don't know. Fuck. Okay. Existential crisis, the chapter? Oh, God. So, Master Gorilla headed for Tur, huh? It's the opposite direction from Orburst. Frieren, I came along on this journey to go after Gorilla. I know. Since the sun is setting, I think it's okay if we leave the decision for tomorrow. I rented out a cabin in the settlement. It's all ours. Thank you. I bought some things for dinner. I'm done gathering firewood. My hands are freezing. It's gotten pretty cold lately. They're so chilly. This could be a new record. Let me see now. You're right, they're freezing. Oh, shit. He's touched her hands, bro. Please don't. Good grief. It's snowing. Do you think we'll need to wait for the winter to pass again? Well, We aren't crossing any steep mountains this time. It should be fine unless a blizzard hits. You said that last time, Frieren, and guess what? A cold wave in this region can last for at least a month. You shouldn't go far. What will you do, Sein? Will you leave? Do you have to ask me that? I guess we can't go anywhere until the cold wave passes. There are taverns and shops. Also, our cabin is big. It's much better than the mountain shack we stayed in before, isn't it? Most importantly, there's a magic shop run by a shady old man in this village. Speaking from experience, those kind of places tend to have legendary spells. Being able to take my own sweet time looking for magic there is a plus. Legendary spells? What kind of spells have you found so far? For example, a spell to get rid of mold, and a spell to remove tough oil stains. Loki, they are banger spells. That was certainly useful, and I might even say life-changing. I see the vision. Why do they sound like some grandma's wisdom? Anyhow, all we can do now is wait. Winter in the northern lands can kill you if you underestimate it. We did almost die before. I know. Did you forget that I'm from the northern lands? Looks like we're stuck together for a little while longer. Hey, Stark's training. And Bro's gambling again, is he? The cold wave will end soon. Your adventures can finally begin, huh? They've already started, man. Don't go. I just said you were my top 3 favorite characters. Hold on. I barely spent any time with him, did I? Sein, a moment, please. What's the matter, Frieren? It's rare to see you in a bar. Stark and Fern are acting strangely for some reason. They're probably arguing. Can you be the peacemaker? Yeah, sure, but why me? Being a peacemaker is a priest's job. Is it? This is worse than I thought. Oh god, what happened? It's Master Stark's fault. Yeah, it's all my fault. This is going nowhere. Yeah, you speak some sense into him. Whatever he did. I need to speak with each of you one at a time. So, what happened? Do you remember after we arrived at this cabin how Fern touched my cheek with her freezing hands? Oh yeah. Today I gave her a taste of her own medicine and that made her mad. How old are you? You should know better than to touch a girl's face for no reason. Do you think it's okay to leave it like this? I'd like to make it up with her. Stark, unlike me, you're a good kid at heart. Just be honest and tell her how you feel. If you want to make up with someone, you need to say it to them directly. Once I'm gone, Frieren isn't going to get between you two when you're fighting. Yeah, I know. I'll apologize to Fern. Stark is sorry for what he did. He's just a kid. He didn't mean any harm. I know, I was being stubborn. I'd like to apologize to him. It was my fault to begin with. I don't actually care about him touching me. It's just that his grip on my shoulder felt too strong and I got a little scared. Spell that destroys an entire city? Nah. Spell that makes you shit endless time. No, bro, no, get that out of here as well, man. No. I don't want that. Do you hate him? Why would you ask such a thing? Does it seem like I do? Then tell him that you were scared and make up with him. Just be more gentle with me. I love them so much. Oh, is Frieren getting drunk? Why didn't they just... He is me, bro. I can't have this guy leave the story. That just is not on the cards. That can't happen. Why don't they just get together already, yeah? I don't know what's going on, but I think they're doing great, Sein. Thank you. You're a big help. Frieren, you're the only one who praises me like I'm a kid. But you are a kid. Well, it's not a bad feeling. Hey, I wanted to ask you this. I wondered about it when you asked me to join you on this journey too. Why would you give me so much attention? Because I hate how similar you are to me. The way you would refuse to go on an adventure reminded me a lot of myself before I set off to defeat the Demon King, and that upset me. That's no reason to care about me. That's exactly why I wanted to give you a chance. That makes no sense. It means him or the hero would have done the same. The reason for you to begin your journey should be me. Himmel and the others gave me the courage to start my journey and showed me how enjoyable it could be to spend time with friends. How has it been, Sein? It's been fun, right? Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Don't leave, please! I will look for Gorilla as I first planned. No! I don't want to have any more regrets. We know. Well, take care. See you again. Who knew being alone would be this quiet? Just like that? Not much of a farewell. Because it's not a farewell, he's coming back! Unlike you, Sein's an adult. I'm sure he'll do just fine. Come back, man! This is the final chapter of the arc? We can't be having this. Can you give me advice on how to make scripts? Yeah, bro. Just oh god, where to start? Well, the fact that you're doing a script is the number one piece of advice. Like, the best thing ABD that we ever did was scripting our videos out, because we have a library of so many scripts for videos with content we've already made, which means we can always just go back to that for videos we make in the future, right? And we have what we've already discussed there to be just to remind us of whatever. Like that's the number one thing. I always think you should script your content because it just makes things so much easier. You'll thank yourself in the long run. But like, don't repeat yourself. Treat it like you're trying to. I mean, it depends what kind of content you're doing, but like when I write videos, I try not to repeat myself too much. I try to make it so that it's like I'm telling a story at the same time as telling information, things like that. You just got home from school? Yo, what's good, Ace Eater? 100 Frieren versus 1 Sakuna. I mean, I'm only 36 chapters, well, 35 chapters in, but like, Frieren is fucking strong, bro. You just started watching Frieren, you've never heard of it before, and now I found out you live reading the manga? Hey, well, welcome, techers. I can tell you, I am absolutely adoring this series. It is already in potential to end up as like one of my absolute top goats. Adore it, love it, hell yeah. But yeah, for YouTube scripts, yeah, try not to repeat yourself. That's the main thing. Also, like, get to the point you're trying to make as well. Get to the point. Try not to repeat yourself over and over. Treat it like a bit of a story as well. Also being informative. No worries, man. And also, like, when you're writing a script as well, it's like, try and imagine it as if it's you're relaying this information or whatever it is to someone who might not be as big as a fan or as knowledgeable or as deep into the series you're talking about. Don't just assume that they know everything you do. Provide a bit of context to what you're talking about as well. That's a big thing. Just. The Offen mountain range. Oh, how unusual. Wait, sorry, we've just moved past Sein, just going way too quickly. We've been walking non-stop lately. But we'll fucking walk back. Go get him. Maybe she's tired. Breakfast is ready, it's time to wake. Fern, Frieren, wake up. Give me 12 more hours. That's real. I'm so bad at lying in the winter. It's just... I can't not. I feel that, Frieren. Anyway, Fern doesn't seem well, and oh god, is she ill? Is it gonna be the caring for the girlfriend arc? Oh, she really isn't well. She has a fever. I bought her water. There it is. Sein left us some notes about herbs. Don't use his notes, use him, go get him! If we diagnose her illness with magic, we can find which herbs will work. But I thought diagnosing illnesses was the magic of the goddess. If I remember correctly, only those who possess the scriptures can use it. I do have a scripture. You're using it as a pot stand. Even someone like me, who doesn't have a priest's talent, can diagnose some simple illnesses. Complex ones are beyond me though. Is this really going to work? It's just a cold. Now, herbs we can use from this region are... I just remembered that I once gathered some herbs with him or somewhere around here. Anyway, let's start with getting her somewhere warm. Good idea. You're a lifesaver. I would have never imagined that anyone lived this deep in the mountains. There was a village here last time I came through. Fuck. That was several decades ago. The village had a long history even before the heroes stopped by. Anyway, stay as long as you need to get rested. Thank you. By the way, should there be an icicle cherry blossom tree nearby? Yes, it's a little hard to reach, but if you head north from here, it's fine. I've been there before. Just wait here, okay, Fern? We'll be back with the ingredients for the medicine. Since we got here, you haven't stopped holding her hand, because she seems to be in pain. When Fern catches a cold, it calms her down if I hold her hand. Real. She's always been like ever since she was little. What's wrong? Mistress Frieren, this is embarrassing. She's embarrassed in front of Stark. Hey, oh. Please don't treat me like a child. I see. You're right. In 2 years or so, she'll be a fully grown adult, huh? You feeling epic right now, Big Man Frenzy? Yo, what's up, Streaks? Hello, brother. God bless you. Your videos are the best. Keep it up. Do you say my life? Appreciate it, bro. Jason, if you don't mind, what country? I'm England, UK. So me, Yusuf, and Adil are based in the UK, England, and then Sid is US. She was just this big not too long ago. I was much taller than her then too. Time flew by in the blink of an eye. Wow, I guess for Frieren it would, yeah. But still, in my heart, Fern is still a child. It's crazy how these short years are changing Fern now. I guess it'll always feel this way. Frieren, let's go gather the ingredients for the medicine. Damn. We're almost at the place where the icicle cherry blossom tree is. So that icicle cherry blossom is the last ingredient for the medicine. Actually, what we need are the mushrooms that grow at the roots of the tree. Oh, I bet this is beautiful in the anime, right? Pretty, huh? I wish Fern were here to see this. This might be my favourite winter flower. The flowers are poisonous though, so be careful. Hey, why did you hold her hand? You don't usually treat her like a kid. I didn't mean to treat her like a child. Fern seemed to be in pain, so I simply held her hand. It's the only way I know to ease her pain. What do you think I should have done? Well, you should just do what your heart tells you. At least, that's what my master used to do. I think that people need emotional support. You could possibly feel bad about being Who could possibly feel bad about being supported by someone? Oh, is that Himmel caring for Frieren when she was ill? Oh, and he... Oh, fuck. Okay. What do you think you're doing? You are having a nightmare. It's normal to feel lonely when you're sick. Before my mother died, when I was little, she would often hold my hand like this. Strangely, it calmed me down. When you were little, though, right? Oh, yeah. So, Stark gonna go back and hold Fern's hand after this? Children aren't the only ones who need emotional support. It doesn't feel bad, though, does it? You're right. I guess it's not so bad. Do I look handsome even while taking care of someone? Stop talking. Fern was probably embarrassed because I was there. She doesn't want others to see her being spoiled. Thanks, Stark. I'll try doing what my heart tells me. To show my gratitude, when you catch a cold, I'll hold your hand too. No way. That'd be embarrassing. Alright, let's pick the mushrooms then. They're more massive than I imagined. Now I just need to mix the ingredients and make the medicine. You look like a witch. It's alright. You'll feel better soon. Mrs. Frieren, I'm no longer a child. I know. You've gotten much better, huh? Yes, thanks to Mistress Frieren, you and Master Sein's notes. Well then, our next destination is Owlburst, the city of magic. Right, let me check some. Okay, so I think we are going to end it here, but I do want to check the next arc. Right? Well, I add a list of the arcs and it's gone. All right, let me search it again. Frieren arcs. Let's see what chapters we're going to be covering next stream. So we're now done with the Beyond the Journey's End arc, the Order of the Guillotine arc, the Travels to Owlburst arc. Oh, fucking yeah! The next arc is the tuning exams. Let's go. Chapter 37 to 47. Next stream. I'm doing it this week. Because I don't... So, I'm away a bit next week. And then the week after that, I'm seeing my family. And they live in Spain. And I won't have my full setup. So I won't be streaming for that week, definitely. I don't know if I'll be streaming next week. So I'll probably stream the tuning exams this week, just to be safe. Have a good day, Chief. Can't wait till you hit the Warrior from the North arc. Ooh, that sounds sick. I'm very excited for the... I call it the tuning exams, but the magic exam, right? Yes, Pixel King, it is time, but not right now. That'll be for the next stream. It's a bit of a shorter one this time, and the next arc's only 10 chapters. What's the arc after that, actually? Oh, this is a big saga, I think. Alright. I think, well, from what I saw, the part 2 of that arc ends on chapter 55. So I think next stream, I'm going to go from 37 to 55. I think that's going to be the goal, and we'll see what happens after that. But thank you all for coming out today. It was a very out-of-nowhere stream. I don't know what day I'm going to stream Frieren next this week. My goal is to do it this week. But just keep an eye out. It might end up being another short notice one like this when I got the time, but we'll see. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time.